restore our gloria to live forever. Bring down the dark regime and know how to unleash eternal power. Lead us to order.
What is up?
What is up, Drama Alert Nation?
That's not it.
We're back, week 3 of CLoL. Iowa is going to be up against Kansas. Is it Kansas? Just Kansas University? Just Kansas University.
University of Kansas. Sorry,
University
I
of
spaced
Kansas.
out.
Yeah, they got like the KU though. I don't like it. All right.
Interesting stuff.
Hoping to bounce back after a rough week 2 against Northwood. Kind of expected. Northwood's a bit of a tough one.
Definitely the hardest matchup of the year.
Definitely. Luckily though, I think it only gets better from here. Only gets better after Northwood.
Yeah, I think in the coming weeks we were supposed to play University of Wisconsin-Madison varsity, but they actually got disqualified because one of their players was using an alt account. So let me double check which week that is.
That's
so we
our
play
group?
University of Kansas this week, and then next week we play Kansas State. Oh, and then I think it's like literally the last week. Yeah, the last week. we already have a 2-0. There's already a 2-0 in there against UW-Madison varsity because one of their players was using a ringer, which is basically an alt account. I've never heard that word in my life.
Yeah,
but
never heard of that.
That's got to be an old head word. I've never heard that before.
Yeah, that's definitely, I think it was. That's like what the company, like league administrator guy used. So I guess it makes sense. But
who are these Iowa people and why am I supposed to be rooting for them? All right, let me give you the rundown.
You don't have to. You know what? You don't have to.
Let me give you the top to bottom rundown. All right, we got Too Many Arms in the top lane, also known as Josh, known for playing quite a bit of a supportive playstyle, plays a lot of tanks up in the top lane like Ornn. Cloud on Coffee, very aggressive jungler. Recently, actually, just hit Grand Master. Absolutely phenomenal.
Yes,
Frozen
sir.
Titan in the mid lane, challenger for the past, past year or so?
Yep,
Past year or so.
past year.
Dongle Bungus in the bot lane, who is an absolute wild card. He'll just lock in whatever you tell him is interesting this patch.
Yeah,
he
we're about to
doesn't
see
care.
Smolder. Smolder incoming.
Yeah.
Just be warned.
Yeah. And Ji Woong, also known last year as Carrier Fans. Known for playing a lot of aggressive hook champions and other hard engage like Alistar. It's a top to bottom rundown.
Yeah, you don't
Big
have to
engage guy.
support them, man. I'm actually not supporting them either. So if you're in chat, if you're a hater,
Wait a minute.
never mind. They first picked Smolder. How can I dislike this team? That is actually insane.
The first pick Smolder.
First pick.
That's bold.
Smolder. I like it.
That's a Dongle Bungus type move right there. I mean, there was some Smolder getting played in LCS today. You were telling me, Henry. I wasn't able to tune in, but
1-1, I believe.
Really good. Yeah, the first game it did really well. I think it was Dignitas picked it up.
Turns out, in environments where you're discouraged to fight and you're encouraged to AFK farm, Smolder's pretty good.
Yeah. He's useless early. Yes, he absolutely is useless early. Until Smolder hits, the game plan when you lock in Smolder is you do nothing, you do not fight, you do not do anything until you hit 225 stacks. And then the moment you do, you end the game. You have your Elder Dragon, you win.
You just last as long as possible, and then boom. Once you hit that 225, it's go time. You're going straight for the Nexus.
It's like an
speedrun ARAM.
Yeah, it's like an even more lopsided Kale.
Yeah.
It's like
you hit 16.
It's like Kale, but instead of getting experience gradually, once she hits enough XP for 16, she just goes from 1 to 16.
Yeah, it's like you start from 1 and then just instantly at 16. Or if you're in my games and you're on the enemy team, you actually win level 2 versus Samira.
Yeah.
Sorry, random like trauma dump, but I witnessed my Samira go 0-4 by 10 minutes into a Smolder Pike.
Oh.
I couldn't believe my eyes.
That's a crime.
Yeah,
Your Samira needs banned. You know?
That's crazy. That's what I'm saying.
As for how the rest of the draft is going out, looks like University of Kansas going for a very well-rounded first 3 via Azir, Cassante. Drafting both solo lanes is a bit bold, but they are very powerful solo lanes to draft around. Azir is really hard to lane against, really hard to get a good matchup against. Always going to be
especially right now. Right now it's left fleet footwork.
Oh yeah, the fleet footwork Azir tech.
he's gonna be able to outrange and just outpoke, outsustain the Orianna. It's gonna be a bit tough if he can kind of balance the W. But I don't know, Frozen Titan Orianna, like we've seen this man cook. Even though like he might be like the Sylas, you know, on paper he's the Sylas. What am I thinking? I guess we've seen him play Azir too, but we've seen a lot of pop-offs on like champs like. Oh my god, what am I thinking? Sylas and Yone, I guess. Those like more like aggressive, kind of like melee type champs, but
he's played a bit of.
Needless to say that man can cook on the mages. So
absolutely,
we love a well-rounded mid lane.
Similar deal with the Cassante pick. Cassante pick is also just very well-rounded. Okay.
Too many arms on the Darius. Okay.
The Darius.
Okay, Josh.
That's a pretty solid lane early for Darius. Is eventually going to get outscaled once Cassante gets about 2 or 3 items, but until then, Darius has a lot of prio in that lane. Definitely play around this.
That's gonna be tough for Cassante. I mean, like he can get away pretty easily. I mean, I guess like this is assuming Darius doesn't go Flash Ghost. If they stick with the classic Flash Ghost, then like good luck with that. But
Flash Ghost is the most common summoner spell, so I imagine that's probably what he'll go.
Yeah.
Matchup like this, Cassante doesn't have a very good all-in early, so Darius does not even have to go bone plating. He can go sorcery secondary and pick up a bunch more movement speed from that. Alternatively, he can still go resolve and then opt for scaling where it's like conditioning.
Seeing Lux. Jiwung on the Lux. Okay, so we're gonna see we're seeing more mages come from Jiwung here instead of like the Pike. Well, I guess we saw Pike last week. I'm pretty sure they did let it through, but like week before I remember seeing, I think it was Lux again. Who else? He's been kind of sticking with more like range like mages and whatnot.
I think like
Karma.
Are pretty in right
Karma,
now.
that's who it was. Yeah. Karma, Lux, like that sort of thing.
Yeah, those supports have become a lot more popular as of late, especially higher levels of play. The AP items just very, very strong. Make it very easy for even supports that are usually gold starved to perform very, very well and deal a lot more damage than you'd expect.
Oh yeah. Oh, I've seen it. Watching Lux absolutely erase someone off the map is something I've had I wouldn't even say the privilege of seeing. It's more so scary.
It is very scary.
But it's like I gotta shut my door real quick. Give me one moment.
I do like the Poppy pick though, actually. I think this Poppy's gonna go nuts this game.
Pretty safe pick.
Very safe, works well into Lucian, works well into Azir, works fine into Vi, great into Cassante. Honestly, I think Poppy is good even if the enemy team does not have a ton of dashes. It's just me personally.
I think that you don't need that to be a reason to pick the champ. I think it can still just generally be good.
You guys rock. Thank you very much. Lucian Nami picked up. I'm actually surprised they didn't pick. Actually, no. Lucian Nami doesn't make sense.
It makes sense. You want to go for an aggressive lane into the Smolder where it's kind of just 1v2 at the start.
Yeah, absolutely.
As long as you can dodge the W's from Smolder, you're perfectly fine.
True.
There it is. Thank you, Colin.
Yeah.
Yep.
We'll have to see what build he goes for.
Yeah.
There's the Bruiser build, and then in Pro Play we also saw the crit with Essence Reaver Navori.
I've seen that. I've seen Leandry's Riftmaker. They only have 2 melee champs on the other team, so crit might be a little bit harder to utilize.
Hey, run this, Johnson. Oh, yeah, Alex, if you want to jump in here, you're more than welcome. I saw you pop in for a sec. I don't know, you were like testing the waters. And Eagle Claw, appreciate you. Appreciate you, boss. I'm hoping Actually, I don't even know. I don't even like. Yeah, of course. Like I'm trying to like oh, we need another 2 minutes to speculate to have a total of 5 minutes. Oh, I forgot about the CLoL rules. Oh, are they gonna explode if we just low key, kind of just, hang out for this time?
Uh-oh.
Could we just get into game and then immediately pause it for 2 minutes?
Oh, we could do that actually. That works.
Yeah.
Okay.
We just have to...
Oh, but then they're gonna have to wait like 5 minutes for us after the game.
They didn't complain the last couple times that I just ran it, so... We'll see.
We're just gonna pause. I think that's the move.
Yeah. Better safe than sorry. 5 minutes is kind of crazy, though.
Yeah, you're gonna get the full Twitch experience on here.
Yeah. I would restart the thing, but unfortunately,
We can maybe do that in between the first and second games.
Yeah,
gotta figure
I guess
out
we'll see. I don't know. I wonder if they would be, if they're cool with waiting an extra 2 minutes just to get a little breather, or if they would just really want to jump into things. And
Just
if we should,
lie and tell them to.
but I feel like
stream
it'll take extra time to restart the stream anyway, though.
Yeah.
TBH.
Just lie to them, say that the stream crashed and we need a few minutes. Which, if we're restarting the stream,
Lies.
isn't actually that much of a lie.
Just lie.
Do we have a timer? Do we know how long we've been paused for?
I'm kind of watching the clock. I think 7,
Okay,
12, or 13.
Yeah.
like halfway. In
I started a
between
timer. We got like another minute. We're about halfway.
Okay, word. Nice. So how we doing, chat? What's happening? How's you guys' Saturdays going? I don't know if y'all are getting like groceries today, getting ready for the Super Bowl tomorrow. Costco was absolutely bumping, needless to say, but it was kind of a absolute miss because I went to Costco because they usually have like these burritos, these breakfast burritos. Absolutely phenomenal. I would highly recommend them. I'd highly recommend you guys go to Costco. They're like kind of like where like all like the kind of like the like freezer items. I guess yeah, freezer items would be. It's like these breakfast burritos, but it's like sausage. What is it? It's like chicken sausage, egg, and pinto beans, like deep refried pinto beans. And oh my god, it'll change your morning routine, I swear to god. And like, but they didn't have them. They didn't have that. They didn't have Riesling, like the Members Mark Costco brand Riesling white wine. I was hoping to get a bottle of, and it was like kind of a miss, to be honest. Truly a choke. But I don't know. Hopefully your guys' Saturdays are going better than mine.
Thanks for the update, man.
All right, we got the
I
2
keep
minutes.
you posted. Hey,
Perfect timing.
let's run this, Johnson.
All
Let's
right.
run this, Johnson. Yeah, hopefully they are cool with chilling an extra 2 minutes,
Hopefully.
but we'll see. That'd be nice. That would be nice.
Ooh, zoom out.
There we
But-
go.
Look at the production level.
Sheesh. I like that. I like that zoom.
Chat, if you want us to keep getting better and better streams for you guys, the viewers,
Subscribe.
be sure to subscribe right now using $5 or your Twitch Prime.
Yes,
True,
Twitch
true.
Prime. It's actually free, especially if you use your parents' Amazon Prime. So, just throwing that out there.
That is actually true, yeah.
Fohamski. I like that name.
Faux hands.
Oh, I thought you were just saying that, to be honest.
Fohamski in the jungle.
I didn't see the name.
Just
I
a
thought he was
colonism right there.
saying- I mean,
Yeah.
tell me he says that, I believe you without questioning it. to be
It's
honest.
just like, just the quirkiness, you know. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
No vision. Okay, quick little trade.
Not a whole lot you can
Oh!
do as Nami to try and catch him out
Nami!
there.
Arcane comment, we'll take that. Kowalski taking some damage.
Kowalski.
Kowalski analysis. Oh, that would be a bit cheeky. So we're seeing Lucia Nami in season 14, which is kind of wild. Considering Milio was not banned.
It was.
But
Milio was banned.
It was banned. I am
You
completely
Iowa
capping.
removed it.
Do not listen to me.
We weren't,
Okay.
to be clear. We weren't.
But Lucia Nami, that's just interesting that they would kind of try that, but
I mean, it makes sense.
yeah, Chu misses.
If you if you can really put the Smolder in the dirt early and win the game before he can do anything. Lucian Nami theoretically is a good way to do that.
Let me get a little prediction going.
Those of you who watch Western League of Legends know that doesn't always pan out exactly, but I think Kowalski and Snow OVO will pull it off. I think that they can.
Yeah. I think we haven't done a whole lot of Gamba lately, so I'm gonna allow y'all to gamble your channel points, get those things up. We got some good, solid rewards down there. Be sure to get up in that Johnson and vote for who you think is going to take game 1. Now's your chance to get
one
your gambling
point away from retirement.
You are one spin away from generational channel point wealth. So, we're actually seeing some pretty good Frozen Titan poke. Like, this is kind of textbook right here.
Yeah.
Not only he's up in mana, but actually out poking right now, which is, I feel like this should not happen. And the same can kind of be said down here in the bot lanes. Smolder and Lux are kind of just holding it down.
Yeah. They were able to at least match the level difference. No, they're both
my. Will he miss?
Ooh. Kansas City's probably going to hit level 3 for something like this, unless they keep shoving, which means Shinami's going to be able to press that little bit of an advantage. But, I mean, you're looking at a lot of these trades, they're coming out pretty even despite, Lucian Nami's supposed to be a very, very strong
Lux
lane
landing
comp.
the Lucent Singularity on both of the enemy bot lanes.
This guy's an OVO wearer.
Yep. Oh my goodness, the Lucian was able to E away both Jiwoong and Donglebungus used their flash to try and take that play.
Alright, I'm gonna bet some channel points on. I'm gonna need to see some Kansas bets, as sad as I am to say that.
Well, I think it's a little bit too late in the game because it's not looking good for Kansas. Might be too late to start betting on.
I think I just dropped 300 points.
Yeah.
Into the void. Okay, no.
The flash from Vi evens it up.
Oh, Hamsky claps right back there. Finds his first kill of the game. Bada bing, bada boom. So a little bit of trading. But I mean, it will be Nami picking up that first kill on the side of Kansas. So
I believe
are they the Jayhawks, by the way?
First blood went to the Smolder.
Jayhawks, I think
actually.
So. Yeah, first blood was able to go over to the Smolder.
They are the Jayhawks. I was thinking Redbirds, but nah.
And then Oriana picked up a kill as well in the mid lane. I don't know if that was a solo
it was a solo kill in the... Actually, no,
not
not a solo kill. It looks like there was a Poppy gank in the mid lane.
Yeah, okay. That's interesting.
Interesting stuff.
Flash still up on the Azir, so not sure how that happened. Ooh.
I mean, Flash is also up for both members of University of Kansas here.
Fohamski's back for more. No room to Lux's name, but I just don't think they got the distance to do it, yeah. Donglebungus actually going to make a play out of it if they can do it, but the bubble lands and Snow OVO able to pick up his first kill of the game. No ignite or flash necessary. Bot lane holds all their sums, whereas the side of Iowa, none to their name. Okay. All right. So it's not a polarized match yet. This is still like pretty both ways.
To get away from the vault breaker there as Smolder, but I mean, looking to even stay there is kind of
clean bubble. Clean bubble from Kowalski.
A bit of a misplay to not just walk back from the Smolder there, I think.
Yeah, I think they got a little. They started to see the damage and they got a little excited. I mean, I understand it, but might have to dial it in there, dial in the instincts. But it's okay.
Looks like Poppy and Darius on the top side of the map are at least going to take a look at Void Grubs here. Vi's on the same side of the map, but it doesn't look like they're going to be able to contest this. The Casante's kind of shoved in here.
It's playing out kind of how I thought it would be playing out. Like, they're going to get Grubs early. They got Darius. Like, what are you going to do against that guy, especially when he's got Noxie and Guillotine up? Casante, I mean, he's getting stronger now. Once he gets all out, it becomes a little bit of a different game, but I don't know.
I mean,
between
Poppy against Darius, maybe not the best idea. But...
Yeah. Maybe not the best move. Uh-oh. Whoa. Frozen Titan.
Frozen Titan got Shurima shuffled under
a little too hard there. Forced to flash. Azir still got his. That's kind of scary. He could low-key just hit a little drift and stat check him. But, I mean, he doesn't have the mana for that, so... Frozen Titan gets out scot-free.
And Darius is dead in the top lane.
Oh, goodness.
What?
He's just dead.
What happened? Did he use all out? Oh, he did.
He did use
He
all
went
out.
all out.
Okay, well, what did I? No, I was saying, you know, the narrative changes just a little bit when he gets all out, because you know he can kind of change up his play style, of course, and actually go all out.
Well said.
But
Very
thank you. But
is this live? Yes, this is live.
this is live, yeah. As for like why Darius is so good, that I could not tell you.
It's not necessarily that he's great this patch. He's always a very good pick
Pretty steady
in solo queue, and I think a lot of pro players are just catching on to the value of lane dominance and how useful he can still be in a team fight, regardless of how he does in lane. He's just very good combination of damage and durability.
I've seen Darius mentioned as a good pick into the Udyr that's rising in popularity.
Yes. Oh, I'm so glad there's like a counter pick to that, because I hate watching Udyr in the top lane.
Ooh.
I mean, I'm not like the biggest fan of Darius, but like
May not
I'd
be the best spot to flash in from Lux.
Uh-oh. Snovio, okay, command Shockwave actually catches two of them. And now it is them who are fighting back. Dungobungus gonna grab it with the flat flap, and now Heaper's verdict takes down Lucian. Snovio gonna drop, and that's 4 going down on the side of Kansas. Iowa picks up some kills here in this early game. Gonna be able to get that Cloud Drake and keep it moving as we approach 10 minutes in game 1 of week 3 CLoL regular season.
Indeed. I looked a little bit dicey.
So,
I thought that they were going to get collapsed on as soon as they walked into that bottom mid brush, but they were able to turn that very quickly. Smolder were able to pull up at the back end of that fight.
That was
Turned
perfect
what looked
timing.
like a pretty dicey situation, something very Iowa favored as they pull ahead. They're about 2,000 gold lead now.
Kasante punching the air right now.
He gets a solo kill, and
He
the
gets a
rest of
solo
the team
kill.
gets wiped.
He solo kills Darius
Win lane,
at
lose
level
game.
6. Nah, man, top lane is actually looking really valuable. Wow, we haven't seen a whole lot yet, you know. We're gonna see, like, we'll see more top lane coming soon here. But, I mean, the next set of grubs is gonna look a little different, though. Oh my god, that poke.
56
Holy moly.
stacks on the Smolder.
Now
He
we
has
got
the first
double
upgrade.
comet. Like, what are you gonna do against that? I did see some people running fleet. It seems like some people are going fleet on Smolder, even though comet just seems like the move. I guess like maybe into like really like hardcore poke lanes, like if you were to play into like, okay, the calling,
Oh my
mom,
goodness.
and okay, now they're forced to run back here. I don't know. Wait, who wins this stat wise? Okay, able to pick it up there. Nami, one more auto attack, gonna find it on Dungobungus, but Jiwon gonna trade right back, and it's gonna be a 2-for-1 right there. Jiwon taking almost no damage.
2 for 1, not
man.
actually all that bad. We were talking earlier about how Lux, despite being a mage support, or despite being a support, because she's a mage, is actually going to find a lot of value out of the gold that she gets, out of the kills that she's now picking up here. Not the end of the world. Much better than like Nami picking up kills for her team.
Nami knows a lot about that.
Lux is one of those supports in quotation marks. Yeah. Especially when Colin plays.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna watch this whenever.
Colin on Lux support gets every single kill. Colin, when he's playing AD carry, doesn't exist.
That's just false.
You just don't do anything.
Kappa.
Not Kappa.
Say Walla.
Walla.
I will once again
Yeah, I
on the
agree
top
with
side
that.
of the map gonna pick up more of the grubs. It looks like they got the
will get
5,
else next
6
year.
that they were looking for. They are gonna be able to some of these void grubs or the little void mites now.
Yep. Love those guys.
Don't even have to trade it for anything. There's nothing on the bottom side of the map for Kansas to try and take.
They also picked up the first dragon, so they're kind of just winning everywhere right now in terms of objectives.
Mm-hmm.
We are on the third 90210 playback in the apartment.
Okay.
That song has recently struck the friend group and has taken over, it seems.
Sorry to hear that, Matt.
So, my granny called. She said, "Travis, you work too hard. I'm worried you gonna forget about me."
In a bad spot. The flash.
I'm worried
Force
for
the flash there. Sees an assist into the Emperor's Divide. There's not a whole lot you can do here as Titan, the command Shockwave, misses, goes a little bit wide. And Vi trying to give the kill to Azir if possible. He's just too far away. Forced to snag that Johnson. And Fohamsky going to find himself some gold here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. Misses just by a hair. Okay, Smolder's mom not happy about that. But well, seems like, yeah, gold-wise, like, still remaining pretty even. The culling, okay, not going to find a whole lot of damage, but Flash is going to be enough. TP coming in, too many arms is on the way.
Not too many arms, it's actually Frozen Titan.
Is there. Uh-oh, Cassante en route, but I think it might be a hair too late. Not able to get a whole lot done. Jabo.
Jabu.
So hopefully Darius can pick up some plates here.
Really
Cassante is just going to recall. And, yeah.
Looks like Azir is going to come up top to cover. Probably the best play that they've got, considering Orianna gave up that wave mid.
Yeah, so he's going to pick up at least one play here. No Emperor's Divide to kind of fight back against too many arms. He's kind of like, he's going to get the plate and then just leave. Yeah. Like, he's just going to be like, you know, he's just going to do what he wants. Ooh. Oh, wait, hold up. Cassante actually able to pick up one on G1. Oh, here I thought the TP was for nothing. He was recalling. Decided to cancel. Maybe G1 tried to fight him a little hard care there. Okay. Then a coffee and Dungle Bungus pick up one in the jungle. Very, very nice. So both the supports just went down. For God knows why. But they're keeping things interesting, you know. We're still at like a steady 1.3k gold lead on the side of Iowa. Pretty chill stuff. It's dwindling though. You know, any one objective or fight could kind of just completely turn the tides here.
Yeah. Most of
not
that
even
lead
talking
is
about Harbor.
Yeah. Most of that lead coming to going to Lux and the Orianna. Pretty nice. I mean, those are both champions you definitely don't mind having a lot of gold on. Orianna absolutely is going to be able to turn into a carry very quickly.
I'm ready for like the 4-man command Shockwave and Baron Pit. That's what we're waiting for. That's what we need.
Ooh, that's a lot of wards.
Yeah, okay, they're lighting that Johnson up. Seen a lot of blue and red wards. So, overall, yeah, both teams rotating pretty well to objectives. I mean, there haven't been a whole lot thus far. I mean, of course, like, Poppy's going to be able to pick up the grubs with Darius super early. They did get that first Drake after that nice fight they had in bot lane as well. But both teams lighting it up here. G1 especially. Ooh. But okay, tidal wave going to come through. And now Darius is finally on the way with the TP flash straight onto Kowalski. And Kowalski might be the first victim of the Noxian Guillotine. Not quite. Able to outrun it, or so I thought. G1 picks it up. And now, too many arms running straight in there. Balls to the wall. Jabo fighting for his life. Almost tanky enough, but not quite. Frozen Tide picks up that kill. Snow OVO next on the chopping block. And now Cledon Coffee is sprinting it down. Doesn't even know that the Vani is just chilling. Fohamski is just, you know, chilling like mere feet away.
Does not know. Very, very clean team fight. Nobody on the side of Iowa dropping. They're able to move straight into the Dragon Pit. Darius, most likely on his own, going to be able to take this Rift Herald as well.
Yeah. He came in with a mission. Too many arms TP'd, insta-flash straight onto the Nami. Kowalski was done for. Or so I thought. I mean, it was like he actually lived a little longer than I thought. And that was not even a flash, just, you know, was able to kind of swim away as far as he could. And unfortunately, G1 was there to silence him.
Lux the silence.
Lux
final spark. Okay. They get Herald. They get another Drake. That's going to be a lot of gold going on their side.
Ooh, yeah. They have
nice
yet
little
to drop an
2K-ish. Uh-oh. Cut on Coffee. Oh, he's running Phase Rush. I didn't even see that. Okay.
Phase Rush Poppy.
The Phase Rush Poppy?
Standard
hardcore speed.
Oh,
Frozen Titan! Or Jiwon! Excuse me, sorry, I just assumed it was the mid lane. Jiwon a little too far up there. Not respecting, is it Samuel? Samuel. You know, gotta like, for some reason, Nashers, getting first item Nashers on Azir, even with fleet footwork, this is without lethal tempo, the attack speed right now just feels so good. I don't know what it is, but like, I haven't felt that way playing Azir in it's gotta be years. It's gotta be years.
They did update his attack speed scaling a while ago, I think.
Yeah, I guess that's when they got rid of the... They got rid of the whole attack speed buff on 3 soldiers and then just decided to give them flat attack speed, which finally feels so nice to play, because oh my god, you would take lethal tempo, build Nashers, and it still would feel like, until like level 16, you just would feel so lackluster in the attack speed department, and it was so miserable. But I'm always glad to see that guy in like pro play contention.
What do we think about the Storm Surge first on Deluxe?
Oh, well, I don't know a whole lot about Storm Surge as an item.
Snowball-y.
I don't know if I'm that much of a fan of it. The items received a handful of nerfs at this point on range champions. I don't think it's the best, but I mean,
do you think? What's like an
also.
Alternative you think would have been better?
I think just going assuming like a
standard
you go
Ludens
chapter item, I think going that first, would be fine.
Let's go with the solid Ludens. Pretty consistent, solid poke. He's going for obliteration. He's willing to drop Final Spark and just do some numbers.
I respect that.
But who wins this top lane now? One item for each. Actually, Cassante's just a hair ahead, but it's
Frozen Heart. I think it's him. Oh.
Okay. And that's why he plays Poppy right there. You witnessed the masterclass. Right there, blink and you'll miss it.
Lucian was unfortunately able to tower dive the Smolder, however.
Yeah, you gotta respect that. That Lucian damage, once he gets like Storm Razor, is kind of insane. Okay, Tidal Wave might be enough. Final Spark though catches him. Oh man, he thought he got away too. Popped the Flash and the Ignite. I think that was against the Smolder, but you know, I digress. Dungamungus. Can we get a stack count on that guy when he's up?
Yeah.
I guess after this fight, because it looks like brawl is brewing over here. But Cassante.
Oh my goodness, Cassante
all out. Actually, barely getting out there. Samuel. Okay, Emperor's Divide just for peel, but it's gonna cost him his own life. But
wow.
Yeah. How many stacks we seen on this Smolder? I don't know how we.
Smolder's sitting at 142, so he's closing in on.
What's like the rule of thumb for Smolder? Because like Nasus, it's like you want to get 100 per 10 minutes, right?
So
like by 10 minutes you want 100.
The thing with Smolder is the stacks are kind of exponential. They're very hard to get until 25.
Oh.
And once you hit 25, then you can kind of expect it to match CS, so ideally 10 a minute, right?
1.5 to 2 items, you start to have your queue up enough that you can just get the whole wave with it.
Sheesh.
Once you hit 125, it'll actually clear the wave on its own.
So does Smolder's stacks, once he gets his execute, does he gain anything from getting more Dragon Training stacks? I mean, other than the fact that it's like you're farming? Or is he an infinite scaler?
Yes. Infinite scales. It increases the damage of the Q, I believe, and also I think it's the burn.
The burn.
I think it's the execute threshold.
Kowalski. Mom inbound. Oh my lord, Kowalski.
Oh my goodness.
Nothing you can do about that. Okay, season desist inbound though. Okay, Cassante, little insect action. Orianna gonna go down. Frozen Titan out for just a little bit, but too many arms. Trying to make something happen. Not quite. That's a 6 skin though.
Yeah.
Clean. Never thought I'd say that about a Darius skin, but clean.
Is that the God King Darius skin? I think it is.
Spirit Blossom Darius.
Spirit Blossom Darius? He has a Spirit Blossom?
I kind of like that better than
all of them do.
The God King one. Other than like the emotes and stuff, but it's like the colorway.
Yeah.
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 I like the purple.
like the JRE. Jamie, can we get a zoom in on that? Jamie, can we pull that up real quick? We pull up the God King Darius right now.
God King Darius.
Too many arms. He's keeping it going. We're at a steady, still 3k gold lead, but 3 Drakes. It's starting to stack up there. Now all the buffs are turning purple. The Void is taking over the map.
Most of the gold lead, like I said, is still in the same places as it was before. A lot of it onto the Lux, a lot of it onto the Orianna. It's kind of the ideal game plan for the bot lane. Try and get gold onto the Lux, wait for Smolder to scale up. And then obviously you have the Orianna. You want to get as much gold onto her as a carry as you can. Absolutely massive damage potential late, and we're kind of closing in on that as people are starting to, second items have kind of rolled through for just about everybody. Starting to build towards these third items.
Looks like it's gonna be a Triforce for the Smolder here second.
So you're going
looks like it might
into
be
the Shadow Flame. Pretty standard. I think right now is running Shadow Flame second Azir.
Shadow Flame second Azir, yeah.
That I've seen Lichbane I've been kind of vocal that I think that you should go Nashers or Lichbane. I think
go one or the other.
Yeah, they're
either run the burst or run the consistent damage. I guess that depends if you got like a Jinx or if you got like a Samira.
Yeah.
Or like a Jhin.
With the
you need a consistent damage
definitely more burst oriented. I think that Nashers is definitely fine. I don't think you need the Lichbane here. So I like the Shadow Flame a lot more.
They're playing for this top turret though. Uh-oh.
Oh yeah. All 5 of Kansas City are now in the area. They do still have Darius in the bot lane. Does not look like I was going to try and press the issue any further. Oh, wow.
That's a G1 one-shot right there.
Goodness, just caught out.
Holy moly.
I'm going to never speak on this guy's itemization again.
Yeah.
The Storm Surge, that's all he's got still. He only has the Storm Surge. He does have a Hextech Alternator.
Storm Surge and Alternator. Wow. What more do you need?
That is all you need, apparently. Oh my god. Rocco, if you're watching right now,
take notes.
That's the one-shot combo right there. You just witnessed it. Gotta rewind. But that's...
I mean, look how much gold
one-shot
he's
is why you
got
built
over.
Storm Surge, literally.
Wow. The amount of gold he has over Nami is ridiculous.
Yeah, that's a lot. That ain't a support no more. That is no longer a support, but too many arms? Is he just gonna be able to walk up to the turret? Nah, I think Azir's starting to do a little too much damage to do that. Okay, Kowalski with a little bit of movement. Kowalski got some motion there. Very nice, very nice.
Saw the Smolder come through. Looks like, yeah, they're just gonna take the pressure that they got mid, turn it into a Baron.
Yeah, pretty easy Baron.
There's no
zero
vision at all. No. They have no way of getting in here.
It's like when you're on a boat. You're like out in an oil tanker. You just look out into the abyss. That's what it looks like, the entire topside jungle.
That's very interesting. That's the first comparison you thought of.
I don't know. Like when you're out in a boat in the middle of night, it is the void. You are literally looking in the middle of space.
You're not wrong. It's just a really obscure way to say it.
Yeah. I just had a very vivid picture in my mind that I wanted to get across.
Sounds like you've been there before in real life. And this is
I used to work in oil.
Yeah?
Big oil Colin.
Nope.
Men nowadays are too weak. They need to get...
Y'all remember that,
Get to the oil rig.
Get to the oil rig. Never tip male waiters. Hit the oil rig.
Exactly.
Y'all remember there was a Lego, or no, it wasn't a Lego ad. It was some foundation made a video of, basically it was like playing Everything Is Awesome. This was after the Lego movie came out. And it was basically all these Legos, like these cool little Lego sets being flooded by oil. And it was playing a really sad version of Everything Is Awesome. Like they somehow made that song sad. And they were playing that as the entire Lego city that they built is just being overflowed by oil. And then all of a sudden it just shows at the end, it's like, what was it? Like stop, we need to tell Lego to stop getting their oil from Shell, or like stop Legos from being made from pure petroleum from the Shell. Oh man, it's over.
Whoa.
Goodbye. Bohamski, come on now. You can't be walking up like that. You should know this by now, but Snovio, the calling not gonna be enough. Like quick flash into the wall. Samuel. Oh. Okay, the Zonias! It's going to keep him alive a little longer. Frozen Titan's still alive, all out. But Fabo, can he find the damage? No, he cannot. Too many arms. Silences him with the Noxian Guillotine, and they're going to sprint it down mid and probably take this one. No Infernal Drake needed. No Soul needed. They have a wave. What more can you ask for?
A lot of these respawn timers are still in the 30 seconds. Nami and Vi are going to be up soon, but I don't think there's a whole lot they can do. Neither of these champs can really clear the wave. None of them, I don't think, at least, have the damage to try and stop this push. They've got the full Void Grubs. They've got Baron.
I didn't just play Guillotine, bro.
What?
Might be a little close. The Lucian is respawned.
You said Guillotine.
Guillotine.
There you go.
Guillotine.
Whatever, man. I listen to John Belly, and he says Guillotine.
He's wrong.
Yeah, but he's the GOAT, so... Oh my god, they're just brawling. I don't even know what's happening right now. And there we go.
The Game one.
Straight over. Iowa. Y'all already know what's going on. 2 more games though potentially. I mean, of course, we're hoping for that sweep. I mean, you know, maybe give Kansas City, not Kansas City, absolutely not. University of Kansas though, give them a little bit more plot armor today. Get them to game 3, and then we can run that Johnson. I don't know, just to.
We're hoping. Ooh. Looks like they're
Sold just alted Philadelphia.
Brand.
right
Pyroclasm in Philadelphia.
Every time Philadelphia wins,
that's what I'm talking about, Scott Farms.
Brand just spawns in.
Yeah, Brand just somehow spawns in Philadelphia as soon as Philadelphia enters any sort of championship. What's the Philadelphia I got you, Sam. What is what's their baseball team?
The Phillies.
They're literally just the Phillies.
They're the Phillies. Yeah.
Wow, okay. And hockey. Well, I guess they have Pittsburgh. I don't know if they have I think just Philadelphia doesn't have a hockey team. I think it's just the Pittsburgh Penguins. Home of the GOAT. Well, the has-been GOAT, Connor Bedard, is new on the scene. So we're about to see some craziness. But Samuel. He's gonna try out the Azir one more time.
Running it back. Not gonna take away the Smolder. It's left up. Guess they did not think it was a high enough priority pick. They do prefer the Azir. Interesting.
I don't think it is
Bungus.
I don't think Smolder was the reason that they won that game. I think he was kind of there.
Dungo Bungus was kind of just hanging out. He's kind of he's notorious for playing like Sivir and then just kind of farming, and then just like the game is over once he hits that like the big Sivir power spike. Mm-hmm. But yeah, we're okay. Taking away the Cassante, too many arms Cassante. Let's see what he can cook, and let's see what Fohamski and Samuel are gonna come back with. I wonder if they're gonna hold on to support pick until late. Okay, Fohamski going right back to the Vi. I think he plays a lot of Vi. I checked his match history just briefly. I think he is a bit of a Vi enthusiast.
Does play quite a bit of Vi.
I think the Vi was alright. I think it was nice. The picks were looking good, especially bot. I feel like the Vi was a force to be reckoned with down there.
Who won the first game? Oh shoot, it was Iowa. Let me change the score.
Change that, Johnson. Okay,
Oh.
Nautilus. Okay.
Easy.
Fear the depths.
Nautilus Vi. It's already a lot of lockdown.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a lot going on right there.
Also, speaking for the side of
Throw an Emperor's
never
Divide there.
mind.
Oh!
Took away the point I was about to make. I was gonna say Cassante's been played by both Too Many Arms in the top lane and in the mid lane by Frozen Titan. So I was surprised we're not gonna leverage
off the
that
Talia buffs.
as a
Still
potential
technically a
flex.
flex that Talia could go jungle. Probably won't, but
Yeah, Talia
Talia
jungle doesn't
can.
feel quite as viable as it once was.
Yeah, Cloud on Coffee
Especially
does not
when you're
play
playing
as
against the
much.
Vi.
Yeah. Cloud on Coffee also does not play as much of the Talia. Does prefer a lot of those melee, usually Juggernaut Bruiser kind of junglers.
Very in your face kind of junglers. I was just about to say the Zen Zhao made it through, but it was literally the first ban.
Mm-hmm.
They were not messing with that.
I don't blame them.
Yeah, that is a force to be reckoned with. Who's their final ban gonna be? They just gonna forget?
It's gonna be nobody. You can pick whatever you
Okay.
want, they'll still beat you. That's what they're saying.
Wow.
It's a challenge.
BM much. Sheesh. We get a prediction going. A little more Gamba. Let's see. We'll give him like a 5-minute submission period. Boom. Get that Johnson going. Who y'all think is taking game 2? Not gonna lie, after game 1, Iowa was looking pretty dominant that game. But, you know, anything can happen, you know. It's not exactly like a huge rank disparity we're seeing between teams. I was surprised. I thought Kansas would be more or less a pretty easy team to beat, but I mean they got some grandmasters, some master players. So I was surprised. So, and they did take a game off of Shawnee State. Shawnee State did win 2-1. Actually, wait, no, hold up, I might be lying. No, Kansas actually beat Shawnee State.
Oh wow.
But it was in game 3. Shawnee State did win the first or second game. And we 2-0'd them. You know, just not to flex or anything, but
Yeah.
not to flex, but we did 2-0 'em. Pretty chill stuff.
Also the Dr. Mundo pick.
that's a really interesting.
That's
pick,
a
yeah.
really interesting pick, yeah.
Is into Casante,
Into Casante.
the guy who does max health true damage on his passive with all out. That is
Does percent
bold.
max health physical damage as well without it.
No
So
way.
he's already going toe to toe pretty well.
Are we about to see like a Teemo jungle
No.
or Teemo mid
This is an
or
ADC.
Casante mid? We have seen Frozen Titan Casante mid.
This is true.
Oh, the
they are.
super top. He makes his entrance. We're about to. Oh, that's Talia jungle.
Who was right? about the
Wow,
fight?
okay.
Who was right, huh?
Cled on
doubted it.
coffee.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, I mean, like I've never seen him play that pick. That's brand new.
Yeah, I've never seen this either. Have seen the
they're
Frozen
trying
Titan
something out.
Casante though.
Yeah, the first
did
tank
very
is.
well.
Oh my god, in that Shawnee State game. Game 2 versus Shawnee State. He was like, oh, holy. Now that was scary.
Very, very good. And Aatrox is an
Let's go,
absolutely
Scott Farm.
incredible pick into the Mundo as well. Aatrox
that is-
very hard counter.
Especially that's like the champ to play right now.
Oh yeah.
Like, oh my, Aatrox, Alawi, they benefit so much from Sundered. They get Sundered Sky, and it's just
yeah.
they deal ridiculous damage.
Yeah,
Unreal sustain
insane.
on top of it.
You also have the option on Aatrox to go for the Profane Hydra, the Edge of Night lethality build.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
go straight for the Zeus lethality build. I remember seeing that. I remember seeing Aatrox every single game of like Worlds Finals.
Oh my god, 2022 Worlds
I
Finals
like
where he
that
was
for a couple of
picker.
years, actually.
Aatrox is just chilling. I mean, I've never been upset to see that champ be played though. I don't know what it is about Aatrox. He's just fun to watch. Because when it works, it works. Holy moly. I like seeing Jace, but I mean, you don't really see a whole lot of Jace in
I think
pro
it's
play
just
these
nice
days.
as
But
us to see top laners that are not just AFK tanks for the entire game, and
Yeah.
then you watch everybody play for bot lane for the whole 40 minutes.
yes.
I think people should play for bot lane more often.
It wasn't strong enough, actually.
It's because you're an ADC player. He's biased. Don't listen to him.
Listen to me, okay?
Wasn't that one Dantes clip where he was talking about oh my god, he was going off. He was pissed about somebody saying ADC was weak.
Okay, ADC actually is weak right now. I know the joke, but the role is actually just bad right now.
It is, relatively speaking, the weakest it's ever been. That being said, it is now at the power level that every other role has been at for its entire existence because ADC was so strong.
All my ADC players out there finally tasting the top lane treatment. Finally getting it.
I do at least, I do understand the
buff crit items.
Buff crit items.
Yeah, not gonna lie, seeing lethality every game is pretty sleeper.
It is.
Bring Jinx back.
You know what's also a funny argument? I just remembered. I was looking, so a lot of like ADC mains subreddit, which by the way, don't go there. It's
Why
not a
you will
fun
not
place.
catch me over there.
Yeah. But they always complain
Ain't
about
no
like
way.
how the highest win rate champions in the role are lethality or AP every patch. Okay. Well, here's the funny thing, right? If you look top lane, for the past several years, actually, the highest win rate have all been range top.
Really?
Cassiopeia, Vayne, Akshan are the three highest win rate.
That's
This
so
patch,
disgusting.
actually.
That is disgusting. You belong in a special place if you play range top. I'm just gonna throw that out there. There's a special place for you, my friend. The Shadow Isles.
The 3-minute delay is over. We do still have to wait another 2 minutes.
Quick 2 minutes
For the CLoL delay. They require 5 minutes still.
People above me are like absolutely bumping right now.
They're excited for this game.
Which y'all know. Yeah, they're stoked. They're pre-gaming. They're like we gotta get rid of the stream delay somehow. Gotta pass that time. Speaking of which, I'm actually gonna grab some water while I'm at it.
Oh my gosh. Looking at more of these like top lane win rates. Also in the top 10, Twisted Fate and Quinn this patch.
That's disgusting.
Yucky.
I think win rate is a little difficult to use as a stat because...
Is it like taking over like the certain number of games, or is it like...
Well, because champs with low pick rates will naturally have higher win rates because only dedicated players play them. And then if you pick
that's what you're saying.
some weird cheese counter pick, if you pick something that's only good into like a certain matchup, then you're more likely to win over like less games.
Yes. That's why like I play a lot of Rise. Okay.
Rise gaming.
Nobody sees Rise.
No one knows it's coming.
Nobody knows it's coming, especially in the top lane. Nobody knows how the matchup works. Nobody knows what the champ does because nobody's seen it in any role, probably. I have like an 80% win rate on the champ. 80% in like Emerald games. It's
Very
free.
nice. It's free. Wake up.
It's free.
Wake up, NA.
You know that, Colin? You gotta start playing it, man.
Play Rise.
I can't. There was like a short period of time where I was enjoying playing some Rise. I mean, granted this is like draft pick, but like I don't know. I couldn't play it for super long. It's not my champ.
I love the champ. I think he's a blast.
I'll just play Azir top like that one Korean challenger. The rank 1 Azir top in Korea. What y'all know about it?
He's certainly not very good at any other AP top laners. You might as well take a mid laner.
Wow.
Well, I'm just speaking objectively here, man.
Whatever, man.
I didn't want to say it, but that's just kind of the truth.
Well, then if you didn't want to say it, don't say it.
Well, I'm good.
How dare you?
I'll feel good about it. I'm still going to say it. The people deserve to know the truth.
Scout Farm, what did you say? I saw that Sam had to delete something. Jackson, what are you doing?
Game 2, the delay is up. We're in.
Jackson, I appreciate the passion, but like, gotta dial it in.
Can it be said out loud on the stream?
F word Kansas.
Okay.
The free 10K.
How many subs for me to come out with the boys? 3 more.
3 more subs. That's
Yo,
all
give me
we need.
Can we get 20 subs actually?
$15. Nope, that's how much you're worth. $15.
It might not say it, but we're really close to a hype train. If you want to get that hype train going, be sure to start gifting.
Yeah. Get it going. Get it going. Bada bing, bada boom. Yeah, no, this might be easy 2-0 in that case. The trajectory for heading out might be the trajectory of this Saturday evening.
My cat is actually very excited.
Is he?
For the hype train.
Nimbus is ecstatic.
He's vocalizing.
So Kenny was talking about like his cat watching NASCAR.
Yeah.
And they were like,
watches League of Legends.
NASCAR.
Nice.
NASCAR in 2024.
Yeah. He's a big car guy, you know. Kind of comes as a package deal. So, you know.
Ooh,
okay.
really
Whoa. Hey, slow down. Slow down over here. Wait, speaking of Jinx, I actually didn't even see like a locked in Jinx Nautilus is just an interesting combo. But I don't really know. Oh!
Jinx, yeah.
The Achu actually makes it a nice little positive trade for Iowa.
Level 1, level
F1
2.
better than NASCAR. Dude,
Really
everyone
strong.
jumped on the F1 hype train this year. I don't know what's up with that. Just say you're not a patriot, bro. It's whatever.
You hate America.
This year of all years, too. Not been the most exciting F1 year.
Max Verstappen. Jax Verstappen.
I remember being into it as a kid and being like very excited about like Michael Schumacher.
Oh,
like 2008.
Yeah,
like 04 to 08.
And
it was a blast.
He does miss the hook just narrowly there.
That was that was
I'll
also
keep you posted,
back.
Sam.
They had like the old engines back when you could rev them up as high as you could. There was no limit at the time.
Whoa.
So it was just these like blaringly loud cars. They sounded amazing. That being said, I also do miss old NASCAR.
Fast and loud.
The same era of NASCAR was like, I think, just as fun.
Talladega
I just like
Nights.
watching the crashes.
Yeah.
God
that
bless,
one guy who did the wall ride.
Reels for that.
God bless everyone that gets into the crashes. I hope nothing but the best for them. But it is very entertaining.
You just like to see the cars fly
Yeah,
around.
I mean, like when they're just going around in circles, you're like, oh, that's sick.
Sometimes it's just so comical, like the amount that they get like destroyed and like.
Bit of trading happened up top. Oh, too many arms.
Oh my
the super
goodness,
top.
Solo Bolo.
Putting it to work. Too many arms, one sword. Bada bing, bada boom. Except first blood. Okay. Little solo bolo action.
Too many arms. He's only got one sword.
Does get a little wave crash too. Very nice. That's textbook right there. That's textbook. Both. So he's gonna have to. He burned flash for that. But Mundo burned ghost TP. So,
That's worth. Worth
take that all day.
Absolutely.
Take that all day.
Ooh, Aatrox does not want to burn flash.
Oh. Oh. The seismic shove. Narrowly missing there.
Surprised that Aatrox doesn't want to TP to this. He's just gonna walk it on in. Just barely catches it. I guess Mundo doesn't have the wave clear early. I'm so used to like, even in a situation like that, this early, just default.
Yeah, like the wave is already at your tower.
Yeah. The respawn timers are so short now, it's so hard to get a wave in like the first 3 levels.
Yeah, that is truth. I've seen like some YouTube shorts of like people people trying to like crash a wave and they'll literally die for it.
Yeah.
They'll literally die just to crash a wave. Or like they'll tilt. Like their wave won't crash in time and this one Ezreal just completely ran it down. He sprinted under tower because his wave wouldn't crash.
I'd be upset if my wave didn't
like,
crash
whoa.
too. I'm playing Ezreal, my wave clear already sucks.
Yeah. That's the problem.
I'd be pissed too.
Like those champs, you can actually like manipulate the wave hella early. So nice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I've been messing with the late game Cassante wave clear.
Ooh.
I don't know. I love just getting like your Q3 and then just using your W, putting all the minions in one spot, hit a Q3 and it's like boom.
Oh, it feels so good.
There's something about it. I don't know what it is. Something about that ability. That combo right there. True
Actually,
combo.
kind of funny story. I ended up scrimming with University of Washington. They needed a top laner, so I scrimmed with them. I was able to play some Cassante.
Despite them copying our in-house, whatever. I'm not mad at all. But could have told us. Maybe.
Yeah, but I scrimmed with them and I was playing a bit of Cassante. Let me tell you, that champ is so much fun.
He is so much fun.
So much fun. It was not even like
I
a
love
great
being
match
tanky, and you can also just press the R button and all of a sudden you are the guy.
You just want the best of both worlds.
Yep, that's 100%. 100% it.
I mean, so do I. That's why I play Riven.
Get all that, Johnson. All that stuff.
I get to have a 500 HP shield every 3 seconds. I love it.
I just don't build Serpent's Fang into Riven. It's not worth it.
It is so worth it. Even if you're like Nami support, build the Serpent's Fang for Riven. Yeah. It's worth.
There needs to be an AP Serpent's Fang item. Like, I don't even play AP.
Yeah, they removed it off a Shadow Flame for no reason. Like, why did they do that?
Shadow Flame wasn't really anti-shield.
It was just like, oh yeah, you do more damage if they shield. But like, you're not gonna get through the shield though.
Yeah, nobody was ever building it for the shield either. They were just building it for the flat pen in the first place.
It latest does the flat pen early. Started like just absolutely massacring people. Once they okay.
Mike gonna dive. Mike gonna dive.
Okay.
Oh, he's baiting it.
He's debating.
You got the ghost. Mundo does not have ult.
Not coming out. I mean, I think he's just gonna wait for the ghost to expire and then just hang out.
Yeah.
Mundo literally has to sit here and like, I don't know. This probably should be a dive, but I don't know how much damage the Mundo be taking right now.
I think he's just gonna take that.
He's just gonna have to beg.
No. Oh no, Talia's here.
Oh nah, it's Jover.
Talia's here.
It's Jover.
Okay, the shield comes up just in time. He sidesteps it. Doesn't matter.
Kledonkov needs that. That's gonna propel him a little further into that late game Talia, where like you hit one W and that's a one shot. What?
That magnetic Nautilus hook.
That is ridiculous. Now you gotta fear the depths when you see that. Holy. Okay, and they're just gonna back off that too. Like, it's like this insane hook. It's gonna call it a day after that. Don't mind. Seen a pretty stagnant mid lane though. Seems like Samuel's been playing pretty safe. Weaver's Wall coming out. Emperor's Divide actually has come under tower. Oh, very nice. I like that a lot. Okay, Samuel. Okay.
He knows his interactions.
He knows. Oh, okay. Super Mega Death Rocket. Hoping to find the Talia there. Instead, gonna find Frozen Titan just kind of hanging out there with his, he has no armor or MR items, but just completely face tanked that.
He had plenty of health at least,
Yeah, he's chilling. He's got the Ruby Crystal.
A Ruby Crystal and Sheen. That's all he needs.
A single Ruby Crystal. He's gonna go straight for Iceborne against Azir. Oh, okay. Jabot actually taking. Okay, I don't know.
Ours is gonna go for the
maximum dosage and World Ender all at the same time. Okay. Q3 gonna go wide, but I think he's just stat checking him.
There's so much healing on both sides.
Pure. Yeah, like they're both gonna have to build Grievous or something. It looks like he's gonna go for the Profane Hydra, not gonna go for Sundered Sky instead.
Oh, unless he's going for,
which is crazy.
Is that maybe a Ravenous Hydra? It does have the Vamp Scepter.
He's gonna go. Like, are people building Ravenous right now though?
That's not something I've seen before.
I hate that item right now.
I think that item is not very strong at the moment.
I guess that's my opinion, but they massacred Ravenous Hydra. Oh, don't go Bungus. Okay, Flat Flap gonna save him.
One more flap.
One more flap. Flap.
There are 3 flaps.
There's a third one. Pretty chill stuff. It's been a pretty, very, very slow-paced game though. We're seeing a lot of I guess a lot more late game picks. We're seeing the Jinx Azir, I guess Talia, Cassante, Smolder. I don't know. What is Cassante really classified as? I mean,
Cassante scales.
He's pretty hardcore scaling.
He's a big scaling.
He's kind of consistent throughout.
He is.
You're not gonna beat you shouldn't beat Darius early.
Yeah, you shouldn't.
But he's not exactly like a super early, gonna have to play under tower, hang out like a Kale would or something along those lines, or like a, I don't know. I guess Ornn's pretty consistent throughout too. Something about those like hardcore late game tanks, like early, they're not even really that bad.
They do damage. They do enough damage that they're not maybe not necessarily like monster tanks yet.
Yeah, like they're not gonna be, in their strongest form, but like they're by no means are they bad. No means are like they just like at the mercy of the enemy laner. But unless it's Aatrox, I guess, I don't know.
Yeah.
Because holy, despite all that healing from maximum dosage, Aatrox was still out healing. Just from the one passive auto. No Sundered Sky to his name does not matter. But just World Ender plus the auto. Q3 can go completely wide, does not matter. And if he hit that Q3, you know Mundo would be dead. You know that Aatrox would be 2-0 right now. But yeah, no, we're kind of just like hanging out watching them farm right now.
Pretty much. Gonna set up. Should be Iowa's first dragon. Vi is on this side of the map, but I don't think she's in a very good position to contest here. They do not have any vision here.
Does Jinx have Death Rock? She does. Okay, not gonna have it quite.
Oh,
okay, Smoldered Flash. He's going for all the marbles. Mom called in, but it's not gonna be enough damage. Snovio. Pretty solid movement there.
Very bold.
Oh, okay.
Oh my goodness, the hook comes through.
Holy moly! That boy can move.
TP coming through from behind. And gonna have to disengage here.
Not even Jabot. Okay, gotta find the little bit of a shuffle there on Jiwon and gonna look for the kill on Dungobungus. Samuel, one more auto is gonna get it. And now Jiwon flashing out. Okay, I don't know.
Ooh,
okay,
the sidestep.
Holy, nah. Like, what's with the moves from everyone? Holy. Okay.
Almost had the movement to try and get out of that.
Better to give that to the Nautilus. Kill goes over to Azir, gonna burn the TP for that, but it's gonna be worth it. Find a Dungobungus there. That'll be the first death on the side of Iowa's bot lane.
First pair of deaths, yeah.
Cassante went down mid as well. What happened? When did he die? I missed something. Azir
picked up a kill on him, I guess, at some point.
What? He's starting to do damage. I mean, is he Nashers quite yet, or? Yeah, he's got his Nashers.
He did just finish the Nashers. A lot of the first items are now completed.
So Iceborne. Yeah, he went straight for Ravenous up top.
Jinx is actually a little late.
That is so bold when Sundered Sky exists. Oh my lord. Even though they did nerf Sundered Sky, right? Like, that was
They did. It's still a very, very good item.
Item. Oh my lord.
Not quite as insane and broken as it was, but it is still very effective.
Yeah. I feel like, I don't know, I guess we'll see the Ravenous tech, but, I just don't see it as much as I would like to. As much as I'd like to see the angle, I'm just not.
Yeah. I think it's hard to justify getting a Profane Hider into something like Dr. Mundo.
Yeah.
Which has so much health, is inevitably gonna get some armor.
Whoa. Flash! The depths are inbound. Jiwon forced to run for his life. Actually gonna get away with that tankiness. At least so I thought. Fohamski, seasoned assist, gonna pick up the kill there. Dungobungus tried to peel as much as he could with ult, but
was very good patience out of the Vi, holding on to the cease and desist until the very last minute, able to at least pick up a kill under the tower. Unfortunately, it is our Braum.
Yeah.
But is well played either way.
Will trade happen in mid lane though? Both mid lane has burned Flash, all out burn from Frozen Titan as well. So something went down. Both are recalling now. The wave just completely resets. It's like nothing even happened. So, interesting stuff. But cut on coffee, pick up another Herald. Or, I guess, like, where are they at Grebs wise? Like, have they.
You can't see, unfortunately. There's no way to know.
Nice,
you actually can. It's updated at the top. They have 6 Grubs.
Wait, where?
Oh, do you see it now? Oh my god, you do. Whoa.
They do. Wow.
Last stream, they did not have this up. They did not have this.
I don't remember seeing
that. Brand new. Yeah,
okay,
so all 6 over
Riot.
Iowa.
They didn't forget about their spectator client. Very nice.
I think they did say they were
Jip-
going to add a few other quality of life stuff. I think the spectator delay is going to go down to 230. Not going to matter for
very nice.
CLoL. It's still going to be 5 minutes for CLoL. But for the in-house, which is going to be starting up very soon, sign-ups are actually
very soon.
The announcements part of the server.
Please go sign up if you haven't already. If you're looking to play, it'll be Tuesdays at 7 p.m. every night, of course. If that time doesn't work for you, you can reschedule your games. We had teams last semester that literally just rescheduled every single one to like different dates in the week. You can like if an entire week doesn't work for you, you can always push your game back as long as they get done by playoffs. Or if you really need to, you can just forfeit that one week. It is what it is, and you'll still make it to playoffs.
Extremely flexible.
So the only thing that those regular season games are going to determine is your playoff seeding, which will make things more difficult depending on like I guess where you get placed. But you can kind of like it gives you some time to gel with your team in the regular season, which is super nice. But okay, too many arms. Oh, I don't think he's going to catch up to West Coast. World Ender does it get? Okay, little flash. All right, he wants it. He wants all the smoke and Jungle Bungust. Picking up some damage on Kowalski, who is now just gunning it under turret, burning as much time as possible. All right.
We have the top side of the map.
Holy,
everybody's coming for the Aatrox.
Get out of there! He has no flash!
Need an extraction.
Shrimp shuffle inbound. Yeah, not a whole lot you can do about that. And Fohamski, that's probably the best person they could give the kill to, honestly.
Yeah.
Other than, I don't know, maybe the Mundo. I feel like
no,
Mundo...
you do not want Mundo with gold. That champ in the late game, it's gonna be a big problem. He's gonna have he's gonna be as tanky as a full tank, and also doing about as much damage as Darius.
Word. Oh my god, yeah. I just haven't seen like a late game Mundo in a minute. It's actually been so long.
Very scary.
Seen what that guy can do.
Yeah, he does need at least 3 items, maybe more, before he really comes online. But when he does, Mundo goes where he pleases.
Yeah, y'all know the line by now. Y'all know what you heard.
I had to step away for a moment. Did I miss anything big?
They picked up a kill on Aatrox. Oh, I think right now is when the actions happen. G-Wong, they're running right now. Kled on Coffee. Okay, the Rockfield seismic shove gonna push him back a little bit, give him a little more time to survive. Jungle Bungus, the flash not gonna be enough. Super Mega Death Rocket do enough damage on G-Wong. Gonna get taken down by the laser. And now Kled on Coffee, the final one. But Jinx is excited and on the move, and the flash dash from Vi means that this Jinx is gonna get a double there. This is looking a little scary. This might be a game 3 scenario. I can't lie. We're seeing a lot more life coming out of the University of Kansas side. The Jayhawks are back and letting everyone know that they are not out of it quite yet. Samuel forced to use Emperor's Divide to get Frozen Titan away.
I'd say despite it all, despite a lot of these kills starting to go over to Kansas City, the gold is still very much in favor of Iowa here. They're up 1,000 gold. A lot of it from this Aatrox. A lot of it also from just Cassante building up a big CS lead here in the mid lane.
Oh, true. I didn't realize that. Steady little 500 gold up. We're seeing like about for 18 minutes, 1K gold lead over to Iowa. Despite being down in kills, seems like they're doing pretty solid objective-wise. Those 6 grubs are going to stick with them the entire game. I guess just as any other buff would. But grubs especially, like when you see an Aatrox or the Cassante in the side lane with Demolish, he's going to be doing some damage to those turrets. And you're not going to be able to let him do that for long. So we'll see how that plays out come the time of Baron and those later Drakes. But it seems like right now they've been grouping pretty well. We're seeing textbook, I guess, Cassante, Mundo just chilling on the side lane, and a lot of fights though. We're starting to see more fighting as as each team's finding some nice picks.
Second items are starting to roll through as well. Cassante now picking up the Hollow Radiance on top of the Iceborne. Aatrox as well now onto the second item. Picks up the Cyrilda's Grudge to pick up, I guess, on some of the lethality he was missing out on by opting for Ravenous over Profane.
An interesting Aatrox build.
It is indeed.
Yeah.
I've never
Ravenous straight to Cyrilda's. Into the Mundo, pretty nice. But overall, besides that,
pushy.
So yeah, you're really relying on that Cassante and the Braum. The good thing is, you do have a tank support, which gives you a little more breathing room. But what is going on in the top lane right now? Frozen Titan actually taking a lot of damage from the Azir. Something's going on up there. Oh, okay. Little stat checking action. Isamo forced to flash. Now a TP coming in. Jabu is online, but Smolder, or offline I should say. Jabu, he TP'd in. Okay. Now the whole team's here though. We're gonna see a team fight break out, and now everyone's involved. Glacial Fissure. The rock field is laid out. Kled on Coffee able to pick one on Jabu. He goes down despite all that health. Bohamski is next, but Jiwon going to fall. Frozen Titan down as well. Snow OVO just narrowly outlives the Ignite. A single tick away from death. We'll take that.
20 HP, just barely able to get away. I mean, that's a pretty solid fight, though. Taking the 2 for 3. Aatrox here in the bot lane. Not only are they going to come out of that team fight pretty much even, if not slightly ahead. I believe they picked up a shutdown on the Azir. I could be mistaken. Picking up the extra objective, that's like a 600-700 gold for those tier 2 turrets now in the side lane. It's a lot of gold.
And the mid turret too.
Let's see what Smolder's at.
Uh-oh. I don't think he's got the damage to fight this. Oh, okay. Little seismic shove there, gonna save them. Too many arms is there. World Ender is online. Kowalski flashing right on out of there, but they're looking for a little bit more than that. The TP comes in from Frozen Titan. Okay, Samuel looking for the Emperor's Divide, but not gonna get the angle there. Too many arms, a little too fast. Not even Cloud Soul, but he's gonna be running. That brother can move.
Could have been a rough fight. The TP from Frozen Titan right into the thick of it all, diffuses it pretty quickly, and now, I mean, you look at the gold lead now. We're at about 4,000 in favor of Iowa.
Smolder 2 items now. He's not quite at the execute threshold. I don't know exactly how many sacks he has, but he didn't have the execute ticking in that fight.
He's at 195, so he's about like 3 waves.
We're almost there.
4 waves maybe.
Elder Drake is almost here.
What does he need? He needs 30 CS. Oh my god, it's like 6 waves out. Never mind.
30 CS or some poke on the enemy champs.
On Coffee. Okay, Frozen Tide with the movement. Holy
Picks
moly.
up a little bit there.
Yeah.
Put him on
Tags the Azir.
Now they're just A-ramming. They're just straight A-ramming. And now our next Ocean comes up. I think, are they just going to go straight for it? They are. Like, no delay, not even going to play to fight. They might turn this pretty soon here. Frozen Titan peeling. Oh, that's a whole lot of true damage falling right there. Now Cassante, though, a little deeper than he would want. Dungobungus. Oh, actually just narrowly out flashing that Shurima Shuffle there. Oh, and actually going to get the kill. Whoa. No stacks necessary. It looks like this is all red on the field. Iowa taking out the Jayhawks 1 by 1. Hawkeyes keeping it running here. Little flash there, going to stop Jabot from getting away. It ain't going to be nothing. There is no way out. And that's going to be a Baron sweep straight into the Nexus, perhaps. We'll see. We'll see what they got coming here.
Forward to Baron Frozen Titan, going to keep pushing in that mid lane. They've got a good 15 seconds before that Azir comes back from Fountain.
That was pretty decisive, I cannot lie.
That looked very one-sided.
That was a little more decisive than I thought it was going to be. Like, I expected to see, a little bit more, like, a bit of a balance, going both ways. Like, they really would need to play things.
Five for nothing.
Very dicey. I think the flash there, Dungobungus being able to get away from Samuel there on that Shurima Shuffle, and actually taking him out in the process. Like, I saw that and I was like, okay, maybe this ain't looking good.
Yeah, now he's 10 stacks away from the magic number.
Oh man, it's only gonna get worse. That was him without the execute. Yeah. It's only gonna get worse. Give this man like 2 more waves and it might be GG, to be honest. Because in the Cassante.
I mean, look at that. He's down. He's down about 1,500 gold. Does not matter.
I mean, he's down about 50 CS on the Jinx.
Wow.
So
okay,
that
too many
matters
arms.
more than the 1 extra kill he has. But Jinx doesn't have a stacking mechanic, so
yeah, it's true.
Not
she stacks in fight, not out of the fight.
That's true.
In the fight, yeah, it's like Viego, 1 takedown and then it's a whole different story. Narrative changes instantly.
It's so hard to get her rolling though. Talia is gonna be decently tanky just because mage items are getting quite a bit of health. Does have the Zonias. Smolder has been proven to be pretty difficult to catch out.
That That's not a good pick. That's not a good pick. Fohamski the first to go down. That's the front line right there. Almost gone. All they got is Mundo and Nautilus left. There's no more engaging besides maybe the biggest stream of shuffle this world has ever seen, but I just don't see it in this last little bit here. I was looking a little too strong. So Hawkeye's just showing them what's good. You know, maybe not in basketball. March Madness might not be the same outcome, but we'll take what we can get. Spring CLoL is where we find our dubs.
I'm not sure what they did, but they did get the ghost out of Jinx, so that's additionally down for this.
Oh,
probably last fight of the game.
Yeah, they're probably just gonna die.
And the flash.
Yeah, there's the flash. Flash is gone. Okay, Mom inbound. Jabot forced to use maximum dosage. Now they're gonna be fighting straight near the bottom of the screen. Oh, okay. Cleta Coffee actually the first to fall. Snow Ovio, not excited. Didn't get the assist there, but I don't know. Nah, he's got the execute. It's just Jover. Yeah, it's just Jover. Oh my God, movement. Nautilus goes wide and now, oh man.
Oh.
All out. Frozen Titan is here. Samuel.
Uh-oh.
What we thought was the last session. I don't know though. Oh, I don't know. This is 1v9 potential right here. No Death Rocket though. No Death Rocket, no Ghost, no Flash, which is gonna make it a little difficult. But so, Iowa forced to withdraw. Can't quite end the game. But I have a feeling that's gonna be coming up pretty soon.
Smolder just kind of walking into the Flame Chompers there.
Yeah.
I complimented his movement too. I was like, oh yeah, like he's clean, he's clean.
You're walking into a route when there's a Nautilus right in front of you. I think you're just dead there.
That's a little much. Can't be doing all that. So, I mean, that's only one inhib, or oh, that's cap. 2 inhibs.
I got
2 inhibs down. And Smolder is officially online as we hit 26 minutes. This is the longest game compared to like this in the last one. So, how long was last game? Like 22, 20, something like that?
I want to say like 20, 23, 22, 23.
Pretty short.
Quick.
Pretty quick game. So, I mean, I'm glad to see it. You know, we're seeing some more signs of life coming from Kansas. They aren't quite finished yet, but I mean, this Jinx is finally hit, you know, a playable state, but I just don't think it's going to be enough with the rest of them. Oh, too many arms. Confused on whether to fight or not. Kowalski is inbound as well, but they're doing some pretty hardcore damage now. All out and World Ender all at once, but Jinx is now excited, and the damage is coming through. I say I'm going to pick up that second one. Big shutdowns. Both the big old tanks down just like that. Last bastion is going to be Braum covering up for Kled and Dungobungus. So, I don't know. They're just going to get a free Drake, though.
They're just
going to get a free Ocean Drake. You know, don't mind that, I guess. Like, pretty chill stuff.
We'll make Soul for them. Ocean Soul.
I would trade my front line for an Ocean Soul.
Yeah.
Okay. Just take that. They'll be up pretty soon. They don't even have any tier 2s, not a single turret to University of Kansas's name at the moment.
They have 2 turrets left.
That is...
Only one of them actually matters.
It is almost a complete sweep in the turret department. Nah, that's a crazy statistic.
Got is on screen.
That is a crazy statistic. Only like 6k gold lead though. You know, that's not like crazy at 30 minutes. But I think the true lead they have is just coming from like, you know, their OBJs as well as they got the Smolder stacks. The stacks are coming through.
You can't put a gold value on that.
It's a lot, though. It's a lot.
Yeah.
he got Flame Horizon.
Get a lot of gold.
You might be able to, but
it's gonna be big.
Jinx is 11, 12 CS a minute. Does not matter. Up 3k gold. To be fair, she's doing quite a bit of these team fights, actually.
Yeah.
She is the reason this game feels close at all, despite the 6k gold lead. That being said, they have permanent Elder with Smolder.
If they can keep the Jinx alive and let her free hit, then it's maybe winnable in fights, but it's kind of a release date diff.
Yeah.
Release date differential.
It is going to be quite difficult, especially with your Mundo being this far behind. He only has 2 items right now. Compare that to the tank of you, Iowa, the Cassante, who's closing in on finishing his 4th item. He might as well have 4. He's got the cowl and a Negatron cloak. It's a lot of resistances he's getting there.
And he can also, you know, on the flip of a single button, in exactly 1 second, he can convert all of that tankiness into something that'll completely shred every damage deal on your team. Like, say goodbye to everyone. If you don't peel, they are gone. They are gone. But okay, casual little Baron take.
quick.
I
little
think that
Baron.
might be spelling some doom for Kansas. I
Even
don't think
more damage items for the Aatrox. He just doesn't want to build normally, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's
Sell
fine
them
though. Like,
all.
Not that
yes,
the
it's
lethality-
more punishable, true, but like when you have Cassante, you have Braum. I feel like there's not as much of a need for it.
Not that the lethality build is necessarily abnormal, but the way that he's doing it certainly is. I've never seen.
Yeah,
it.
seeing the Ravenous first,
Ravenous
and
and
then-
the Cyrildas is crazy.
Cyrildas, and now he's got the Drill and the Dirk.
That's gonna be Edge of
what is-
Night.
That's Edge of Night. Oh my god.
Edge of Night coming through. The Spell Shield passive is nice. I'll give it that.
Yeah.
Kind of
I
hard
like
to
the
pop
Edge of
it.
Night. Usually when I see the
Oh,
lethality
no.
Aatrox, it's Profane Hydra in the Edge of Night instead
Mhm.
of this.
Instead of
almost-
this.
I don't even know how to say it. It's almost like a Bruiser lethality hybrid kind of thing, like a skirmisher build.
Whack build order.
Because you're not quite one-shotting everyone, but you're not
Absolutely
really
whack.
you're not really tanking either.
Yeah, it's
Very
kind of
unique.
there. I mean, it's working for him. I think he's just
Yeah,
he's letting it shine. Regardless.
result-based analysis. It's a good build.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
They have
Uh-oh,
isolated the
Kowalski.
Nautilus.
Okay, finding some good CC. Glacial Fissure coming out. Mom is on the way. Aatrox, the super top. He's coming through, and now Cassante is all out. Say goodbye to Jinx. Okay. Frozen Titan actually giving him a step back just a hair there. Too many arms, though. He's on an onslaught. He's there, and they want more. The seismic shove will take down Jinx, and that will be game 2 and set for Iowa. And just like that, Iowa becomes 2-1 heading into week 4 of the CLoL 2024 regular season.
Last fight looked a bit interesting. I noticed that Jinx was kind of just getting a ton of autos off, but then
Yeah, I was a little
I
scared
don't
for that,
know,
not gonna lie.
Aatrox just kind of did his thing and got.
Yeah, like out of nowhere, you know, in the fray, like we just saw like an Aatrox double kill, and I was like, okay, like all right,
Well, that's kind
Take
of it. Yeah.
that's pretty chill. And then boom, all of a sudden, everyone's starting to get shredded. So I don't know. Wild. Quick 2-0 though.
Indeed.
Rip your 20 channel points.
Oh no, the 20 channel points.
Oh my lord. Oh yeah, you'd put 20 on Kansas. No, that was actually gonna hit so big. That was actually gonna be the
Keep
biggest hit of all
betting
time.
against Iowa. It will work.
That was
eventually.
all. It almost came through though. Almost came through, but like you know, they're just like that. Unfortunately, I guess fortunately.
Maybe ban Smolder next time.
Yeah, maybe. The smolder damage was pretty consistent, especially like not gonna lie, like the true damage from the alt late game. Like oh my.
Does the ult do true damage?
The ult? No, it does physical damage.
So
It's
Colin
like
is
it goes
wrong.
up to like 1,000 physical damage too.
I'm always here for Colin being wrong. I love to hear that.
The true damage is on the Q, and it's just the burn.
Yeah, I believe that's it.
Wait, I just realized it is a percent max health. Burn.
Yeah. It starts at 6.5. Well, it's always 6.5, and then the execute threshold goes up with your stacks.
Ah.
It starts at 2%, and then it's 1% per 40 stacks of their max health is the execute.
Huh. Riot keeps adding these champs with more percent max health true damage. They used to have 2. It used to just be Vayne and just be Fiora. And in the past, like 3 years, I think they've added 3 champs with percent max health true damage. Cassante,
Oh.
Gwen, and Smolder.
And
Sheesh.
to be fair, for
can't
Cassante
get
and
enough.
Glenn, it's a little conditional, but
It is conditional.
Yeah.
Same
The
with
other-
Smolder.
same
Smolder's
with-
just flat. It's just like.
Smolder,
okay.
Smolder has it on a point and click. It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
The other two, they don't even need to use an ability. They can just auto attack you.
Gwen's percent max
Oh,
health
the-
true damage is only on the center of her Q.
Yeah.
It used to be full, now it's 50%. 50% of it is true damage.
Well, that was a lot quicker than I expected. I mean,
It
just
was.
that the 23-minute first game was, I think, what kind of made
Mhm.
things pretty cut and dry here. I mean, the second one we at least got like we were hitting 30 minutes, right? Or getting awfully close at least.
I think, yeah, it was a 31-minute game.
So all right, pretty solid stuff. So yeah, we're 2-1 heading into week 4. Next week is Kansas State. Let me actually like check the record. I'm gonna see how they be doing. Because I don't know if they're like. a team to beat or not, or if they're just kind of like, oh yeah,
Just
another random. I shouldn't call him a random. But
that is crazy.
It looks like they're 0-2 right now. They did beat. So this week was their week to play University of Wisconsin-Madison Varsity, who is no longer in the tournament, unfortunately. But next week, they're 16th overall in the conference. Oh, okay, word. Gotcha. So it should be a victory. I don't want to like sleep on any team though, because like obviously it's like upsets are always possible. So we don't mess with that. No upsets in this house, except for our upset against Northwood, because we are second seed, they're number 1. We're taking them down come playoffs. They may have gotten us 2-0 last week, but we had subs. We were just not. It was interesting with the timing and whatnot. Many things. It's February. Who really likes February?
I don't mind it.
As for January is probably worse, honestly. I think the months like sound nice. Like you got some solid like holidays and whatnot going on, but it's just like it's just
actually
it's just the cold. It's just the cold.
February holidays suck.
Oh really?
What I can think of, it sucks. I hate it.
Oh yeah.
We can pass on that one.
Maybe just for you.
Okay, yeah. Well you're right. But...
It's just a hater.
Yes.
Absolute hater.
Don't act like you like it.
Oh.
Ooh,
yeah, I'm sure you've had plenty of very eventful Valentine's Days before.
Many moons ago. If even that.
No, never.
But...
We're in the same boat, bro.
Nah, we in this together. It's all right. We're getting by. At least we've had some warm weather to kind of help us through these trying times.
Yeah, it was like 50 for me.
I'll take that.
The other day.
Yeah.
It was 63 on Thursday for us.
If it's above 40, all the shorts are coming out in Chicago. So.
Yeah, I was seeing people walking around in shorts like the second to hit like 40 degrees here, and I was like, really?
It was warm. Yeah.
Some people it's just like habit. Some people just do it to make a point.
Yeah.
Like.
It's like the one guy at the bus stop when it's like a blizzard.
Yeah.
And he's like, it's not even cold. He's got like a hoodie on and like just shorts waiting for the bus.
A certain pair of identical twins come to mind from middle school. Real ones know.
On that. Real ones know what's good. But I think that just about does it for our Saturday CLoL. This was a late stream today. I mean, only hour and a half stream though. Actually, pretty brief. UI Elite was on the money today. They weren't playing no games.
They were playing League.
But... Okay, well, yeah, 7 p.m. Weird timing. Usually, you can catch us at 3 p.m. That's kind of like the usual CLoL time, as you guys might know by now. So yeah, we appreciate you guys sticking with us late at night, for some collegiate league games. But of course, very nice result. We get to finish the rest of our weekend going to Super Bowl Sunday, with a smile on our face, with a nice level dopamine and serotonin level maybe. But I think that just about does it. Yeah, sign up for the in-house if you haven't already. Just get your homies who can play. Get some package deals going if you really want to play with your friends. You can get a 5-stack on enter. As long as your ranks aren't too crazy, it'll probably fly. Get up in that, Johnson. We were going to close the form tomorrow night, but it seems like some folks on Iowa State need a little more time, so we'll probably close it on Wednesday.
Typical Iowa State.
That being said, though, yeah, typical Iowa State. Just truly another average occurrence for them, being not timely, but so get in that, Johnson. We'll be closing the signups on Wednesday. And then doing the draft or whatnot sometime later in the week. And then the following Tuesday, I believe it's February, 20th. February 20th, we will start our in-house journey. We're hoping to get some double elimination playoffs going this year, but it'll just be kind of your casual Tuesday, Wednesday night streams. Really just depends on what people's availability are. But Tuesday night at 7 p.m. is kind of the new day instead of Wednesdays, until we hit playoffs. And then we're going to get that Saturday showdowns all in the mix, but that's when CLoL is out of the ringer. But that's pretty much it. I don't know if you guys got any other things to let the folks know.
I think that's about it. Cover everything in-house. Sign up, sign up, sign up.
Yeah. Get up in that. Get the squad and sign up. And then we can have a absolutely banging spring semester. Running this for the second time. But without further ado, thank you guys for tuning in. Have a splendid evening. And we will see you next Saturday.
We'll see ya. Bye-bye.
Adios.